Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you were, return to where you were born and reborn again.
Welcome to Nale Yoga, the podcast with Yoga Nidra journeys for deep rest and more. I'm Ruthie Eisenberg, and it's an honor to meet you in this sacred space and to guide you in this Yoga Nidra practice for ancestral healing from a state of deep rest and relaxation. This practice is inspired by the month of Shevat in the Jewish calendar, the season of hidden growth, honoring deep roots, and setting the stage for new beginnings. Like a tree awakening from its dormancy, this practice supports us in awakening our ancestral connection and healing. Now let us get ready to begin Yoga Nidra. Lie down symmetrically with all the supports you need, such as a pillow or blanket. Place your feet comfortably apart, your arms loosely by your sides with the palms open skyward or on your heart or belly. The main thing here is to be as comfortable as possible so that you can remain still for a while. Tilt your forehead slightly forward to elongate the back of the neck. And allow the earth beneath you to hold you completely with stability and containment. And now, if you feel safe doing so, you may close your eyes, allowing the outside world to recede into the background beyond your radius. Feel your body resting in stillness on the surface beneath you, supported by the earth. Rabbi Nachman of Breslov said, "A person is like a tree. The more deeply the roots are planted in humility, the higher the branches can grow towards heaven." By quieting the analytical mind, the practice of Yoga Nidra progressively guides you to journey into the roots of your being, where memory, healing, and the spirit of life flow through the generations. Just as a tree draws sustenance through its roots, so too you can draw strength from your ancestors, those known and those unknown who have walked this earth before you and left footprints on the invisible terrain of your family's collective consciousness. Encountering your ancestors from a state of complete relaxation and connection to source consciousness can provide an opportunity to bring healing through them and from them and with them. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Sense how your breath moves naturally as the current of life flows through you. With each inhale, draw in nourishment from your toes to the top of your head. And with each exhale, Release tension, letting it flow back into the ground. Remember that you are the observer of your inner experience and you are in charge. I encourage you to follow whatever shows up for you from the perspective of a compassionate witness without getting too involved in the content. Try to stay awake throughout this practice and stay connected to my voice on the border between sleep and wakefulness without concentrating too intently. In your mind's eye, visualize a magnificent tree with branches reaching the clouds and roots reaching into the depths of the earth. A magnificent tree. A magnificent tree. Every tree begins as a whisper in the earth, a tiny promise of infinite potential. Within you, there is also a grain of truth waiting to be planted. And this is your kavana in Hebrew, or sankalpa in Sanskrit, the seed of your willpower that has the potential to shape the trajectory of your life. It is a short, positive, simple I am statement containing your deepest resolve, knowing, or prayer. If you already have a kavana that you're working with, bring it to mind now. And if you haven't yet discovered your kavana, know that it can take some time, and when you find it, you will feel its truth with your entire being. For now, you may consider some of these general statements for ideas. I am home in my body and lineage. I am always supported in my life journey. I am resilient. Or simply, I am here, Hineni. Inhaling inward and upward to the space of the third eye behind the brows, let your kavana sankalpa arise. Say it 3 times to yourself with feeling, placing it into the fertile soil of your mind. I am. It will come back to you later on. For now, you may let it go. Your intention has been created, and know that what is planted with devotion will bloom with patience and nurturance. We now begin the rotation of consciousness by bringing awareness to different body parts in rapid succession. Repeat each part I say in your mind and simultaneously feel it in your body. Sense the contact between your body and the surface beneath you, and how your body is held, supported by the earth. And now concentrate your awareness on all the toes on your feet, and the tops of your feet, and the soles of your feet, and the heels. Sense how they are grounded and connected into the earth energetically. And now bring your awareness to your ankles, calves, and shins. Sensing the sturdiness there, and let go of any tension you might be holding. Shift your attention to your kneecaps and the bend of your knees. And let go of any tension they may be holding. Now, bring your attention to the thighs and hips, supporting your upper body, and release any stress that might be stored there. Bringing your attention to the pelvic region, the sacrum, and the lower back, allowing these areas to relax. Moving your awareness to the mid-back and proceeding to the upper back and circling around the sides to the rib cage, sensing how the rib cage expands with every inhale and contracts with every exhale, letting go of stress and tension. Now shifting your focus to the chest and heart space, allowing the heartbeat to consciously slow down as you allow the heart space to let go of any emotions or burdens that it may be holding. Sending your awareness through the sides of the chest, down the front of your arms and hands, all the way extending to the branches of your fingertips. Sensing the energy held in your open palms and allowing the hands to let go of any stress or tension. And now letting your awareness travel up the back of your hands and arms, all the way to the shoulders and neck, letting go of any burdens they may be carrying. And now following your awareness from the back of the neck and throat center, curving around to the top of your head. Sense the openness, the light at the top of your head, allowing the top of your head to relax. And then arc down to the forehead, letting the forehead soften letting go of the eyebrows, letting them fall to the sides naturally, softening the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth. Relaxing any tension or gripping from the jaw. And now perceive the entire head, just the head, resting calmly, peacefully. Now perceive just the back of the body. Now just the front of the body. Now just the right side. Now just the left side. And now just the branches, the limbs, the arms and legs. And now just the torso and core. And now bring awareness to the whole body together. Feel the whole body together. The whole body in complete stillness and stability. And now return your awareness to your breath, just observing your breathing pattern without manipulating it. Perceive the cadence of the inhales and exhales as you begin to transition to circular breathing for 18 rounds like this. Draw your inhale from the abundant earth beneath your toes, upward through the front of your body, all the way to the top of your head. And exhale down the back of the body into the earth, releasing any residual tensions or burdens from your heels into the earth. Round 18. Now repeat this 17 more times, counting from 17 down to 1. Wherever you are in your counting, you may now stop as we transition to awareness of polarities. As I bring up words with opposite meanings, Observe how your body and mind receives them from the vantage point of a welcoming witness, no matter if the words land with ease or difficulty. By observing your reactions, you have the opportunity to be in charge of how you create your experiences with your mind. Let's begin by tuning into the feeling of nourishment. Imagine being under a rain of nourishment, sustenance and abundance raining down on you softly, caringly from the sky, and from the earth, nourishment rising up through the roots, sustaining you and supplying you with all the nutrients, all the energy, all the blessings and support that you need. See how your body is feeling, how you're experiencing the sense of nourishment. And now imagine that the rain stops and the air becomes dry and the ground beneath you becomes dry as well. And shift your awareness to a sense of deprivation. Noticing any parts of your body that might be feeling lacking or tense or empty or disconnected. Where the soil and the roots are unable to reach what they need. Just explore, what does this absence of nourishment, what does deprivation feel like for you in your body? And now toggle between these two experiences, moving back and forth between nourishment and deprivation, feeling where each polarity lands on your body. And see if you can hold both of these experiences and find some kind of synchrony between them. Now let this go and bring your attention to a sense of loss. Think of something that you've lost in your life. It may be a relationship or an object or a part of your identity or time. Think of something that you've lost. And feel into the places in your body where you are holding this grief and the sensation that something is missing. And just notice what your body feels like and how it's affected by loss. And now, shift your attention to a feeling of love. Think of something that you love. It might be a person, or an animal, or a plant, or something you've worked hard to create, or a happy memory. Something that brings about the feeling of love. Allow a sense of warmth to graze over you and see how you're feeling any expansion or connection in your body. Notice where in your body you're feeling love the most. And now allow yourself to alternate between the loss and the love, perceiving one after the other. Experiencing how they coexist in your body, how they shape your energy and presence. And just feel the sensations of this dance of loss and love together without needing to make sense of it. And now let it all go as you just take some time to observe the space behind your closed eyelids. Grounding yourself in the darkness and stillness of the inner space. We now move into visualization. Imagine yourself standing in a vast, ancient forest. And perceive the way the light filters through the branches and casts a warmth upon you. This forest is alive with memory, wisdom, and the love that has flowed through the generations to reach you now. Feel the strength of the roots reaching into the earth beneath you. And the essence of the trees all around you. Take a moment to sense the presence of these trees as their images morph into the images of your ancestors. And some may feel familiar, while others may remain quiet and mysterious, unknown, or concealed. Perceive the entire general constellation of your family tree in your mind's eye. It may be vague, or it may be well defined. It may be blurry or granular. Just perceive it however it shows up. And see how this affects you. See if any individuals or clusters along your lineage stand out. You may notice one ancestor or more stepping forward, offering their presence or energy. And just trust your intuition here. If it feels right, you may allow one ancestor to step closer. But remember that you're in charge here and you decide what the distance is. And this might be someone you've known all your life, or an ancestor that you've only felt through stories or dreams, or someone who is unknown to you. And there's no need to think or decide. Just let your consciousness naturally be your guide. Allow any images, feelings, memories, or symbols to show up in your mind's eye with acceptance and curiosity. See if there's anything that needs to be taken care of or repaired, said, asked, unburdened, updated, given, taken, let go of, experienced, or accepted. And see if this may be a good time to do so. And just remember that you are in charge in this space of your deeper mind, and you're doing a great job staying present with yourself. Allow the deep intelligence of your consciousness to be completely free here to provide you exactly what you need. I will remain silent for the next few minutes to give you space to be here without any external input. Take a moment to perceive the magnitude of your roots, and their strengths and resources, their challenges and gratitudes, their entanglements and individuality, their blessings and interconnectedness, the path of their growth, their energy and flow of life. And now begin shifting your gaze upwards from the root system to the top of the tree, back to the space of the third eye, the epicenter of your head. This is the pineal gland, the doorway to higher consciousness and intuition. From here, it is time to call in your intention, your kavana or sankalpa, the seed that you planted in the beginning of this practice. Bring it to mind now and repeat it with conviction and feeling in the present tense 3 times. I am. Let it echo profoundly through every recess of your mind and every cell of your body. This is an invitation to return home to who you truly are. This seed that you've planted in the subconscious plane will surely manifest and blossom in the physical world at the right time. And now it's time to slowly begin returning to the home base of the external world. And reconnect with your breathing, just following the pattern of your breath effortlessly at its own natural pace and rhythm. Scan your body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes, and notice how you're feeling at this time. Perceive the feeling of the surface underneath you and its contact with the position of your body. Start becoming aware of your surroundings, visualizing the space around you. Taking a moment to integrate this practice, remembering any significant junctures or details, anything you want to take with you from this experience. And now you may start bringing back some small movements to your fingers and toes, bringing with you the strength of your roots, the wisdom of your lineage in every breath, and the flow of life in the brightness of your eyes. You may slowly return home to your whole body, taking all the time you need. And when you're sure that you are wide awake, you may slowly open your eyes. Ein od milvado, ein od milvado, ein od milvado. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Thank you so much for being here until the end. If you wish to further integrate this practice, it's recommended to do some journaling about what you experienced. You can also look at family photos or learn more about your family and their untold stories. Perhaps even call your parents or grandparents if it feels like a good idea. In terms of more mundane matters, if this practice resonated for you, please like, follow, comment, and share this with your friends and family. Feel free to reach out through the web links in the show notes or my YouTube channel at Nale Yoga. Wishing you a beautiful rest of your day or restful night. Until next time.
Return again.